Hey guys, I don't know why. Is this the new way that it goes live? Like, oh, not horizontal, but vertically? Because if so, I did not know that. Oh, yeah. But hey, y'all. So I just finished filming a video of my nails. I did a Christmas set, if you guys can tell or see. But I'm going to be taking it off. I only did this for video purposes. And so I actually have somewhere to be, like literally I have to leave the house like in an hour. And so I just finished doing them. I took some pictures. I did some videos, and now it's time to take them off. Hey, sugar honey, cut it out. But I hope everybody is doing good. It's been a while since I've been on live, I feel like. But it's nice being back. Jennifer, all of the I need to go back and check, but everything should be in stock. All of the acrylics. Which one are you looking for? Because I can go back and restock it or like do a recount, because everything should be stocked. But for this set, which I am gonna post this video or this tutorial most likely tomorrow, but I use my Pretty in Pink acrylic powder. And I used some bling. I did some white on here, some flakes. I did an ombre on this one, and I really like this one. Like the little gift box. It was really, really cute. But again, I'm going to be taking these off because I'm going on a date. I guess it's not a date. It's me and my friend are going out for dinner. And I only did one hand, so I'm gonna be taking it off. So of course, first thing I'm gonna do is cut them off. Y'all, I really like these nails, so it's gonna hurt me to cut them off. Okay, I'll be sure to restock the Real Nude and Pink, the Pretty in Pink color. I did not know that they were out of stock, so I really appreciate you letting me know. Oh yeah, I hope it don't pop me. Ah! It kind of hurt. It's hard taking off fresh acrylic, y'all. But I'll be sure to restock it as soon as, probably tomorrow. Because as soon as I'm done taking these nails off, most likely I'm going to be trying to find something to wear. And then running out of the door. But I need to text her and see, like, what vibe are we on? Like, do y'all ever do that? Like, when y'all go out with your friends, like, it's like, okay, like, are we dressing up? Are we dressing up? Are we like chilling? Like, what are we on? Because we said that we're gonna go to this like Italian restaurant, but I think it's like a newer restaurant here locally, and so apparently like it's been really booked up, so we might not be able to get a table. Hopefully we do, because I kind of want that. Other than that, I don't know what else we would end up eating. But yeah, so I went ahead and cut all of them off, y'all. They literally were not even on for what? Not even 30 minutes. Not even full, maybe not even a full hour. And they came right off. Now, I only prep like my thumb and my index finger for the video. But, you know, with me doing like a primer and all that stuff, like the nails are still on there pretty well. So I don't want to rip them off because I don't want my nails to be all brittle and stuff. So I am just going to file them down as much as I can. And then I'm just going to soak them. And y'all, my dust collector is dead. And then too, I feel like if I plug it in, it's going to be too loud. Hey, Jennifer, thank you so much. So y'all, I don't know if y'all know, but last year, I'm pretty sure you guys know if y'all been watching me for a minute. So last year in November, I closed on a commercial property that me and my husband had been working on for like a few months. And then we hit a standstill point because we got some work that we need. Like, we did all of the work in the inside. So like painting, we got the floors done. We had some electrical work to do. And really just a whole bunch of painting and a whole bunch of like little stuff. But then we got some work that we got to do on the outside, which is like big stuff that we can't do, like concrete, railing, you know, stuff like that. And so we had to get a loan to do that because, y'all, these quotes that we was getting, like one person said $40,000. That was just for the concrete. That wasn't even for, because we got to get a new door put in. We got to get a fence put up, like, and a few other things. So like the quote that they gave us was literally only for the concrete, and I was like, no ma'am. So we ended up getting like a second opinion or whatever, and so they gave us, like, it still was like 50 some $1,000, y'all. And so today we actually closed on, and I feel like that's why I'm like in such a good mood, because I have been stressing about this, y'all, for months. And you know, like when you stressing about something and it's like you feel like you can't even do like you can't even do the same things that you used to do, because it's like you got so much on your mind. So I feel like that's how I had been like the last few months, after, you know, like this it first came up, and we really had been at a standstill and all that stuff. So I had been really stressing about it. But you know, like my husband reminded me to just pray about it and everything will work out. So I got to the point where I was like, you know what, God, I'm leaving this up to you, you know, and just praying about it and just having faith and believing that everything is going to work out. And I had to like stop thinking that I had to figure everything on my own, because like I feel like in my mind I had this timeline on like when. Oh, thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Thank you, Latanya. Fine. I don't think I've ever gotten one of those. I just seen it pop up on my screen. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But I think it's like I had this like this timeline on my head of like when everything was supposed to be done. Like I'm a very like in control type of person. And so, or like I like, I don't want to say that I like to control people, not that, but like I like being in control of like timing and situations and how things go. And so like when we were at a standstill for months, I like, to me, like it was really hard, y'all. Like I'm not gonna like, it was really hard because, you know, like I actually also took a break from doing nails. And so it's like, okay, so where are we gonna get this money from? Because, you know, like I'm not doing YouTube as much anymore. Like I'm not doing nails right now. Where are we about to get 50 some $1,000 from? Which, don't get me wrong, like of course, like I have my emergency funds, but it got to the point where like we already spent thousands of dollars, you know, on like just buying the building and like all of the renovations that we did in the inside. And so it got to the point where I told my husband, I'm like, look, like I'm not like, I refuse to, you know, spend any more money out of our pockets. Like we're gonna have to do a loan. Like you know, I just can't. I'm not. And and so we ended up applying for a loan. It's been like maybe it's taken a few weeks, but we applied for a loan, and so we finally closed on it today. So we should be able to like get everything move like rolling within the next few weeks and finally be able to open our commercial property. And I feel like, I don't know, y'all, like let me see, somebody said, y'all, I hate that my dust collector is dead. Jennifer said, oh my God, yes, girl. I have to stay positive and remember there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and we'll continue to take the next right step forward. Yes, like I feel like I almost like for a moment like lost sight of, you know, like my purpose, and it's like I almost couldn't see things through. It's like I was, you know, so like in my head about how things should have went. And I don't know, y'all, like I've always, I don't know if you guys are very like not, I guess, religious or spiritual, but I've always, like I said, I've always been very like I have to figure things out on my own. And so like I said, my husband, you know, he just pushed me to like just pray about it and put it in God's hands. And then when I finally was like, you know what, like let's see how this goes, you know, like let's see how, Amor, get out that room. You know, when I finally decided like, okay, you know, like I can't do this on my own, like, you know, like God, what do I need to do? Like please guide me, please, you know, like literally just praying every day, like literally before I wake up, or not before I wake up, before I go to sleep. When I wake up, you know, I remind myself to like thank God and just pray him for everything that he's done. On the way to the title company this morning, like I was listening to my gospel music, and I feel like I was very emotional because just, you know, I feel like just seeing that like he actually made a way, and like we're getting closer to, you know, being done and opening the doors to our business, because I feel like this is going to be like a life-changing like once we get this building open, like it's gonna be like life changing for us. Like I even told my husband today, like, what's the future for like the cookie shop? Like how are we gonna manage like all of these different businesses that we have going on? But you know, of course, just like we've like figured everything out, like we'll figure something out that's gonna work for us. And I'm just like really excited. I feel like today, like usually like I would be very nervous, which for a second like I was nervous and stuff like going up there. But afterwards, like my husband's like, how do you feel? And I'm like, I feel good. Like we at the drive through, like I'm all friendly with the people and stuff. And I was like, now I'm talking to people, you know. I don't know. I just feel really good about today. And like I said, I'm just really excited to just continue moving forward and just continue, you know, like just excited to see what else God has in store for us, you know, with this business, you know, as a married couple, you know, like I'm just really, really, really excited and proud of myself for not, you know, just, I feel like for a moment, I almost like let myself get into like this, not necessarily depressed stage, but more like I didn't know where to, you know, like what route to take. Like, okay, what's next? And so I think just me finally like, you know, I don't know. I feel like the whole process has been a learning experience. And, you know, just I feel like even with like my relationship with God, I feel like I've always had that like, you know, like I want to get closer to God and that, you know, feeling or want, but I never really knew how. And so I feel like with this building, um it was with this building, I feel like it was the way that I was brought closer to him, because y'all, when I say like it was a learning experience, like, you know, between my husband and I, like learning how to work together, and myself, like I feel like a lot of the time when it comes to like big girl, like handling big girl stuff, like I've always been very like, I don't know, like I get so nervous, so afraid, like, and so I feel like it kind of like brought me out of my shell. And I think this was like God's way of like teaching me, like, I got you, you know, like you just got to believe me, like I got you, like somebody said, I'm listening, like I got you. And so I feel like everything that we encountered, like it was all just a lesson. And so I feel like we both, my husband and I both came out a lot wiser, you know, after the whole experience. I feel like we still have a long way to go, but I'm really excited because at the commercial property, we do plan to do like so like we have like 4 suites. Those suites we plan to lease out for like salon, for like nail techs, hair, you know, facials, whatever, or like, yeah, cosmetologists. And then I'll have my own room as well where I'll be able to do nails, film, and all that good stuff. And then at the back, we have a big warehouse where half of it will be for my nail supplies, and then the other half will be for like renting out for like small intimate events. I don't know if you guys seen the video where my husband and I actually got married at the building, because I feel like for us it was just a lot more special because it's something that we build together, literally like on our hands and knees painting every single day for months, y'all. And so it was just very special for us to be able to celebrate something like that, like I said, somewhere where we both created. So instead of just going to like the courthouse. Hey, RX Nails, how are you doing? But y'all, like, yeah, like I said, I'm really excited to finally see everything just flourishing and just falling into place how it should. But I hope everybody is doing well. I feel like I really miss talking to y'all and interacting with y'all, but let me see. Yeah, so as far as the loan and all that stuff, this is our second time. This we went through the same company, same bank, same bank, same everything, and so it was pretty easy. Thank you. Yes, so I will be posting that video most likely tomorrow. But I have to go I literally only did the nails for the video. But I have somewhere to go like in the next hour or so. And so that's why I'm taking them off. But yes, I do plan to do more lives. I do want to do a Christmas giveaway because y'all, I have so much stuff. Like literally I'm sitting here looking at it and I have like a whole corner full of products that I need to get rid of. Acrylics, gel polishes, nail art things. I see a drill, like all type of stuff, y'all, that I need to get rid of. And so I really want to do a giveaway for you guys, and just get, because I did one not too long ago and it was pretty big. I think I had like a few winners, it was like boxes full of stuff, but I still have a lot more stuff. Hey Angie, she said, I gotta say, I love your acrylic and especially the monomer. It got a floral scent to it. Thank you so much. Hey Blanca, so yes, I'm still doing cookies. So if you guys didn't know, so like I was saying, like with the building stuff, like we hit a standstill yeah, I feel like my nose is getting stocked up, but we hit a standstill moment. So I'm like, okay, so what am I gonna do? Like, I'm not ready to get back full time into nails. Like, you know, like I hit a burnout stage with that. So what am I gonna do? So I ended up started baking. So I've been making cookies. I don't know if you guys follow my page, the Cookie Shop LR. But the Cookie Shop has been doing very well. I have been this week. I was sick over the weekend, last weekend, and so I ended up taking a few days off until I recovered. And we ended up baking Tuesday and then packaged and shipped off everything Wednesday. But usually the way we've been doing is I take orders on Sunday, I start prepping Monday, bake Tuesday, and then ship Wednesday. So thank you. These are literally some strip lashes from Amazon. I bought like 3 packs and I just threw some on this morning because I just took some extension. I just took off my lash extensions like last week, and like my eyelashes are bald headed. So I had to throw these on this morning. But yeah, so that's what the Cookie Shop is like. That's kind of like my routine. And so, hey Faith. But that's kind of like what I've been doing, just trying to do a little bit of everything and just trying to, you know, take time for myself as well. I feel like even though I be so busy with that, we still have a lot of free time, like on the weekend. Like this weekend we have my stepson, and so pretty much when we have him, we try to free up our schedule. That way we're not even though today, like I said, I was doing my nails earlier, but he was asleep doing he took a nap. And so, you know, we're able to do stuff around the house. I did a few orders from our online nail supply store earlier. And so, you know, we still get to do a few things, but we try to, like, you know, make time to like take him out and do fun stuff while he's with us. Thank you so much. Hey, Glenn. Y'all, I feel like I'm getting congested again. And this is what I just got over, but I think it's just from me talking. I usually don't talk. Well, I do talk to my husband a lot, like a lot. But maybe I just need some water. But yeah, so how have y'all been? What have y'all been up to? Are y'all doing nails full time? Like, what's the tea? Spill it. Spill the tea. I feel like I probably should have like got me some wine while I'm sitting here talking to y'all. But right now I'm just soaking my nails. This is what they look like right now. So I followed down the acrylic as much as I could. That way they're not super thick and they'll be able to like soak off a lot faster. Good thing is I already did my makeup this morning, and so I probably just need to like pat to get some of this oil off, and then fix my hair a little bit and figure out what I'm gonna wear. It's kind of cold out here right now. I think it's probably gonna get down to like the 40s or 50s tonight. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear. I need to text her and be like, okay girl, what we wearing? So somebody said they're doing nails full time. Look, let me give y'all some advice that y'all did not ask for, but I feel like I need to give it to y'all. Y'all know I started doing nails when I was 14, right? I'm 27 right now. The best advice that I can give you is, as a beginner nail tech or just a nail tech period, don't forget, don't lose sight that even though we're a small business, even though we're entrepreneurs, you are still a business. So it is very important that you set your schedule and you stick to it, because just like you can go to Walmart and be like, or somebody, one of your clients can go to Walmart and say, hey, I know, it's past y'all's, store hours, but I need to go in here and get some real quick. So can I come in? They're going to be like, girl, no, we close. They might not even come to the door. And so you need to do the same thing, because if not, you're going to get to the point where your clients run over you and you hit a burnout stage like I did, or, things like that. And so make sure that you take your business very serious, and that you set your strict policies, whether that's late fees, cancellation fees, scheduling, like a deposit and stuff. Make sure that you take all of that into consideration when running your business, because if not, you are going to burn yourself out. You're going to get to the point where and I'm speaking from experience, y'all. You're going to get to the point where, like, you no longer enjoy what you do. Like, you feel like you dread anytime somebody book, or anytime you have a client that's like, oh, I got to do nails, and what once was your passion becomes something that you end up dreading. And so I definitely recommend that you guys, really take that into consideration. And I feel like, especially when you're young, like, you don't care, like, whatever, I'm gonna do all of these clients, because that's how I was, y'all. That's how I was. Like, I don't get tired. You told me to stand up. People used to tell me, like, make sure you get up, stretch, make sure you move around while you're working. And I'm thinking, like, I'm young, I don't got to do all that. Y'all, now, like I said, I'm 27. My back feels like it's 80. So you definitely got to take care of yourself. And I feel like if I have other people here that are like older and they've been doing nails for years, I feel like you guys would definitely be able to relate and understand how important taking care of yourself physically and mentally is, y'all, because it definitely will cause you to be ready to quit after a while. Somebody said, every time I soak off my nails, I have to go in with an e-file to get away most of the acrylic. What am I doing wrong, Natalie? I soak for about 15 to 20 minutes. There's nothing wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. That's what I do. I literally just went in and did the same thing. I filed most of the acrylic with my e-file, and now I'm just soaking. And this is just, because soaking is not a quick process. Like, it's, if you want to take your nails off the proper way without damaging your nail plate, then this is the way to do it. You filing the nail is just making it, making the process a little bit faster, but this is the right way to do it. Like, soaking your nails off should not be something that happens in 5 minutes. So what you're doing is correct. RX now say, yes, I learned the hard way. My first year I got burnt out. These last two I enforce rules. Yes, and you have to do that, because a lot of the time, like, don't get me wrong, when I started doing nails, like, I was young, y'all. Like, I was 14 years old. So the only thing that I cared about was making money. That's all I cared about. I'm not gonna lie, like, that's literally all I cared about. But now, with me, like, now me with what am I trying to say? Okay, so like me, like I said, I was 14 years old. Like, all I cared about was working, making money. Like, that's all I cared about for the last few years. And so now that I'm 27 years old, I am married, but we're actually having our wedding ceremony, or our wedding, what is it? Not the ceremony, but the reception, our reception in August, like our big reception in August. And so, like, now that I'm like, we're talking about like our guest list and all this stuff, like, I realize how it's almost not necessarily depressing, but it's almost sad that, like, I really do not like have that many people on my side as far as like friends. This is the people from the but yeah, so I realized that, like, I really don't have that many people like on my side, and I feel like that's because I was always I don't know where I cut off, but I was always so busy working that I never made time to like I did create those relationships with my clients. Like I miss my clients a lot, and I did make them, you know, my friends. I know one of my, like the friend that I'm going out with today, she's actually one of my clients, and we just became really close friends. But the other ones, like, you know, we talk on social media every now and then, but not that much. And so, like, I feel like me focusing on working and making money at such a young age, I feel like I missed out on building relationships and friendships. And so, like, now that I'm 27 and just looking back, it's like, dang, I probably should have prioritized myself, you know, a little bit more, whether that was just, you know, going out a little bit more, or, you know, like, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Maybe I say that, but I don't know what it would have been like. But I feel like I've been doing a lot of that lately. Like, what if this, what if that, you know, and just trying to like reanalyze my life. And so that's why now, like, I'm trying to like prioritize more on like, you know, spending time with family, and you know, like making time for myself, and not just being so invested into just work. But of course, we still got to work, we still got to make money, but just knowing that money is not a priority. Let's see. Somebody said, I feel like the Benedict, I feel the she said, I feel, or he, I don't know, I'm sorry. It said, I feel like the following ruins my natural nails because they are so brittle, oh freaking thin after I take them off. So okay, so it's not from soaking. If your nails are really thin, it's because you're filing your natural nail too much when you first do a set of acrylic nails. So when you file your nails, you should just be removing the shine. You shouldn't be filing the nail too much. You also want to make sure that you're not using your e-file too fast, and you want to make sure that you're using a 180 sanding pen. So your nails, so your nails are not thin from the soak off. They're thin from when you first do them. Hey girl, thank you so much. We got somebody, so she says, girl, being with you since day one. So you definitely have seen the growth. You've seen, you know, where I started and how far I've come, which don't get me wrong, I'm proud of, you know, everything that I've been able to achieve. But I feel like, you know, sometimes it's like, dang, you know, like, God, I appreciate my friends, but this one my best friend said yesterday. She said, you know, I appreciate my friends, but God, I kind of need a few more. But nowadays, y'all, females are weird. A lot of females are weird. So that's why I'm saying, like, I don't know. I'd be having like these moments where it's like, would I want more friends, or no, you know? Hey, Jocelyn, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. But what do y'all think? Don't y'all feel like nowadays, like, I feel like this is a completely different topic, but don't y'all think like nowadays it's so hard to make new friends? Because for me, I feel like I'm a very low maintenance friends. Like we don't gotta talk every day. We don't gotta text every day. Like we don't gotta hang out every week. Like we don't. And that's just me. But I feel like nowadays, like people are so like, I don't know, y'all, like too not mushy, but they just require too much attention. And it's like, you're not my man. Like I don't gotta talk to you every day. Like I don't you know, care to be on the phone with you like all day. Too needy. Yes, they're too needy. And I do not like that. Like I do not like that. And so that's why I say, like, you know, like, do I really want more friends? Because the friends that I have now, you know, like these are friends that I've had since like you know, one my best friend, like me and her been friends since middle school. So um I'm in Arkansas, y'all. That's why I sound country. She said, I'm not a certified nail tech. I just learned doing acrylics from watching you on YouTube back in 2019. I ordered the Mia Secret because you recommended it and learned by watching you. Y'all, when I say it's been so long since I used Mia Secret, like it's been years since I switched to, y'all know now I have my own brand of like monomer, acrylic, gel polish, primer, everything. Like I've come a long way, y'all. I got tired of giving all these other companies they money, because a lot of them stop, y'all. A lot of these companies, they'll like send you product, ask for reviews, you know, give you commission, and then eventually they just stop paying you your commission. Like one company, they owe me like $2,000, y'all, and I called, text, emailed, everything that you can think of, and never was able to get a hold of them. And so I stopped using their products as well. And I really like their products were good. I really like them. And so after that happened to me, I was like, you know what, forget this. Like, you know, like, why am I sitting here like promoting somebody else's products and recommending somebody else's products when I could have my own products and people be, you know, buy my products and I know that they're good products, you know, and I use them on myself, my clients. And so I ended up coming out with my own acrylic brand, and, you know, it's been doing just fine. People love it. And, you know, like now I'm not just getting 10% commission, I'm getting 100% commission. Okay. Um, Dev create, yes, like I feel like I understand as a business, like it's really I feel like, especially for me, like when you're a big company, like you really have no excuse as to why you're not responding to people's emails, because y'all got people, I feel like y'all have people that do this, you know, like you pay them to respond to emails. Now, like for me, like it's just me and my husband, you know, so like we try to get back to as many people as we can with questions, concerns, you know, whatever it is, we try to resolve everything as best as possible. But sometimes, you know, things happen. And so, but, you know, like I understand, I once was a customer, I'm still a customer, you know, when it comes to like buying other people's stuff. And so I just, you know, common courtesy. Like I know how hard people work for their money. So I'm not going to sit here and do what some of these companies do, you know. Okay, y'all, so most of it is soaked off. I'm just going in with a cuticle pusher and just scraping the rest off. So it really didn't take too long. I mean, I'm sitting here talking, but most of it is pretty much off now. Somebody said, by the way, I just watched one of your nail videos from a year ago and helped me. I'm a beginner nail tech. Girl, you need to watch some of like more recent videos. Like they're still very helpful, but some of them old videos, don't get me wrong, they're really good. I still get a lot of views on my older videos. What are they talking about? But you know, like some of my recent ones are good as well. Somebody said, I still can't get, oh, thank you, Alex, thank you so much. Hey girl. I still cannot handle the freaking smell of the monomer though. It smells so bad, and my mom always complains that it stinks out the entire house when I do nails. Haha, what color drops are the odor drops? So I have my own odor drops. These are the Get No 32 odor out drops. I think these are pitch peach, but right now I only have the rose ones on my website, and I always put them into my monomer. I just do like 2 or 3 drops, and it just helps minimize the odor of the monomer. That way it's not so strong, because right now this is my house that I'm doing my nails out of. So same thing, I don't want the smell to just linger all over, and so the odor out just gives it a better smell. Faith said, I wish I had a best friend, but like you said, girls can be weird. They very much so, y'all. Very much so. Like, I had this, maybe I shouldn't talk about it, but I had this one close friend. Like, we were very close for years. Like, me and her, well, yeah, we were very close for years. But she was, like, very needy. Like, to the point where like she's calling me on her lunch break, like, and to like it'll be like I'm doing nails and she'll call and like, you busy? And I'm like, I'm doing nails, and then she'll just start talking, and it's like, I'm working, you know, like I'm working. And then once we stopped being friends and stuff, you know, we had a conversation, and she mentioned like, I'm calling you, like I'm the one calling you during my lunch break, and it's like, baby, you don't gotta call me, don't call me, because I'm busy anyways. And so just too needy. Let me see. 1 second, y'all. Okay, I'm still on. Somebody said, yes, watching you on your journey is inspiring. I'm so proud of your growth, dedication, and accomplishments. Thank you so much. I really have come a very long way, y'all. Like, I feel like I've even like watched some of my videos, and I'm not even just talking like my work. I'm talking like just within myself, y'all, like the type of person that I've become throughout the years. And I feel like even just these last 2 years, like being with my husband, I feel like I've grown a lot as well. Because I feel like I've always wanted somebody to like push me, you know. I feel like I've always been the type of person where I feel like I got it all figured out, and then somebody comes and like gives you a reality check, like, no, like, you know, that's not how you talk to people, that's not, you know, the right way. And so I feel like my husband really like made me look at things differently, as far as like, you know, the type of person that I was. Which, don't get me wrong, like I was never a bad person, but just I feel like I just had a lot of like unsolved like childhood traumas, or unresolved childhood traumas, and just kind of, you know, some traits that I had, you know, were toxic, whether that was the way that I reacted to things, the way that I communicated, you know. And it was just learned behavior from, you know, like family and stuff, the way that we talk to each other and stuff. And so I feel like since I really you know, just worked on becoming just a better version of myself, just being closer with my family, and just you know, just an all-around good person. Somebody said, I had bought a lot of supplies so I can be a nail tech, but I gave up. Did you ever give up? Girl, you're gonna get, look, it's all a part of the journey. Like when I first started, I bought stuff, like my little nail kit was so cheap that it was a disaster. And after that, I was like, you know what, this is not for me. So really, I feel like when people want to start doing nails, they go out and buy like the cheapest little kit that they can find. And y'all, I feel like that mainly ruins it for you, because them kits are so bad that the acrylic dries up so fast, your brush ends up like being a disaster. And so I definitely recommend that if you want to get into doing nails, get you a good quality kit, because it definitely will make or break your experience. And speaking of that, I do have some kits on my website if you guys are interested, that are really good. Like I said, the products that I use are the same products that I use on myself. They're good, you know, they work very well, and definitely recommend them. But if you want to go buy something else, that is completely fine, you know. um Somebody said, any luck with using odorless monomer? Honestly, no. I've only used one type of odorless out, or not odorless, but odorless monomer. And y'all, like, it would not dry for nothing, like nothing in the world. Like, I didn't like it. I really did not like it. So I never tried anything else again. So she said, I've been watching you since doing nails in your closet. Literally, it was like a little closet. I learned to do nails watching your videos. You're an amazing teacher. Thank you so much. Um, Elisha Williams said, I do basic acrylics thanks to your videos. I'm still trying to master. I need to buy your brand. I promise y'all, using the correct products, I feel like this is what a lot of people don't understand, but using good quality products will make a huge difference. And like I said, like, I understand when you first start out, like, you don't want to spend too much money. Like, you're still trying to figure out, like, is this something that I like? Am I going to be good at it? And so you just kind of go the cheaper route, but it's not always, cheap is not always the correct answer. No, she said, you still using Alpha Brush like in 2019? I bought them because of you. I love them. So Alpha Brush actually went out of business a few years, maybe like 2 years ago, maybe a little bit over 2 years ago. And so I actually used to really love their brushes. I actually still have some of their brushes, y'all, and they last very long, and you know, they're really good. But now I actually have my own acrylic brushes. I only have two though. I have a number 14, which is this one, which honestly, like I said, I used the Alpha brushes for a long time, and I honestly feel like they're just as good. Like, they're really good. I feel like my brushes are the closest ones that I ever had to Alpha brush. So definitely really good quality. As you guys can see, this is the one that I used to do my nails. Nice and flat and clean. And this is a number 14. I also have a number 12, but it's not, I don't have one over here because I mainly only use my 14. Alex said, you're lucky. I didn't hit that point till I hit my 30s. I'm 34. I've become so much more loving and kind. I'm really just growing into the woman I'm supposed to be. I'm glad your man could bring that out of you? Honestly, yes. I feel like that's what it was. Like, I feel like he brought out a side of me that I never even knew I had. I feel like I always was so tough. I always felt like I could do everything on my own. But I think it was just from being with my, like, with the person that I was at the time. Like, you know, like, don't get me wrong, we both were young. Like, we both were still learning. We still trying to navigate, you know, this world. We still trying to figure out who we are. And so I feel like my husband, he had already gone through that stage of like trying to figure out who he was, learning himself, learning how to love himself, being confident. And I feel like I hadn't hit that point yet until I got with him. And so a lot of the conversations that we would have, you know, like, it was, I've had a lot of like eye-opening experiences, and I realized like, hey, you know what, like, I've always been so focused on working, and I never really took time out to like figure out what it is that I enjoy doing. You know, what do I love, what makes me happy? And so I feel like I went through that journey of like trying to figure out me and trying to figure out what I love, which is one of the reasons why I took a break from doing nails, you know. And it was just a, you know, a long journey. And don't get me wrong, I feel like you never really, like, it's a never ending thing. Like, you're always gonna, like, you know, learn yourself, new things are gonna come about. And so I think, you know, like Alex said, like, it's just a part of, you know, just becoming, just learning yourself, really. uh Somebody said, I like OPI Claret. That's an old brand. I remember using that like in high school. No Supply Grammar, I think I've used them before too, honestly, y'all, but it's been a while. Like I said, y'all, years. I never, like, I have polygel, but I think I've done like a few videos, but not too many, y'all. I do. Oh, I don't know, Alex. I don't know. Like, I love my acrylic, but I do know that gel and polygel are becoming a little bit more popular as well. So I think that's something that I'll have to, like, you know, kind of think about. Your best tip to master the ombre technique. I've tried the technique you showed in your videos, but I can never get the blend good enough. So it always looks so bad. So when it comes to ombre, if you're doing it with acrylic, the key is to just working with a little bit of product at a time. That way you don't come out with big lumpy nails. I just did my ombre nail today, and that's what I mentioned in the video. It's just working with a little product at a time and just getting a nice blend without making the nail like super, super thick. So like I said, I'll be posting that video tomorrow. So if you watch it, you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, y'all, so I got all of the acrylic off my nails. And so now I'm just going to give it a gentle buff. And then I'm just probably going to do a top coat again and until I decide what I'm going to do to my nails. Yeah, so RX nails, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I used it once or twice, and like you said, it takes so long to dry. And I know people used to say that, you know, like, it do that and it leaves a tacky layer. But look, I sat there for so long. I think I did my sister's nails because I was reviewing the product or something like that, and that thing just would not dry at all. But it took me what, like, well, like I said, I'm sitting here running my mouth. So the acrylic had already soaked off pretty well. And I was still sitting here talking. Let me go ahead and do this other hand because my top coat pretty much peeled off on this hand too. Okay. Somebody said, are you now accepting business packages for promotion? So I haven't done that in a while, to be honest. And right now I don't have a P.O. box. I actually canceled my P.O. box a few months ago, and so I thought about getting another one, but I want my packages to just go to our building, but like I said earlier, like it's not open yet. And so once I get the building up and running and I have, you know, a location for you guys to send them to, I'll be more than glad to start back doing the free small business promo for sure. Once I'm ready, I'll be sure to post a video about it and letting y'all know. Y'all, at this point, I'm just rushing to get, because I don't even know what I'm wearing. I need to check the weather. I think it was supposed to rain, but I'm not sure. I think I do have a video on how I started my online store. If you just go on my YouTube, or even if you just go on YouTube and in the search bar just type in Natalie Carmona nail supply store, you should see a video pop up. But yes, with the ombre, it really just takes practice. It's not something that's gonna come to you overnight. It's just a matter of, like, when I first started doing nails, y'all, like I literally would sit there and do a nail after nail after nail after nail, especially with the ombre. And then at the time I was in high school and I was practicing for a nail competition, and we had to do a pink and white French tip. Now that was hard. And so I literally would just sit there and do it over and over and over again until I could perfect it. And sometimes that's really all it takes, because the process and the steps are always going to be the same. It's just a matter of just practicing. Like, practice makes improvement. There you go. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need some cuticle oil because my hands are dry. But I'm so glad that I got to do my, that's really why I got on here, y'all. Because I'm like, I'm feeling cute. Like, let me get on this YouTube live and show my face. Because like I said, I had been sick these last last week I was sick. And so I had not been feeling myself. Or like myself. I'm going to try out your products one time, but I can't afford it. And so I'm in college right now, so money is tight. So I try to make money by doing my friends' nails so I can save up to try your products. I will be doing, I know, yes, on the video that I posted yesterday, I am going to be offering a promo code. If you watch the video, it'll be in the description. Like I said, I'll be posting the video tomorrow, but I'll have a promo code for you guys so you can get a discount. What's the best nail glue? There's that's my hardest part. Takes a while to stick to the little tunes I bought on. Girl, the best nail glue that you can buy is the KDS glue. I do have this one on my website, but it literally dries within seconds. It looks like this, KDS, but really good. It dries really well, and like the nail tips stay on really well. The last set of nails that I had on, I literally did those nails like in August, and I just took them off like a few weeks ago, y'all. And but of course, like I was doing fills, like I did like 3 or 4 fills. But yeah, thank you, Alex. Girl, I actually, look, since I've been sick, like I literally got sick on my birthday on November 1st. And I like went to Houston and for my best friend's bachelorette party or trip, and I was so sick the whole time I was out there. So I didn't work out none that week. And then when I got back, I was still sick. So I took off the whole week, still didn't work out. And then finally, like I got better like the 3rd week, like that week of Thanksgivings, I got better. And so I started back working out, but then I think I had a lash appointment or something. So I missed like a day or 2 that week. And then the last week in November, or no, last week, I guess, like ending of November, beginning of December, I got sick again. So I literally have not really gone to the gym like in a whole month. And so I can, and then too, the medicine that they gave me were like steroids. So girl, the jeans that used to fit a little loose, getting a little tight. I don't know if you can tell. But the look, I don't know what that means. I'm in denial. I don't know what that means. Maybe my jeans got small, but I'm ready. Like I was telling my husband today, like I'm ready to get back in the gym, and he be thinking I'm playing because a lot of the time I be trying to act like I don't like going to the gym, but I really do. I enjoy it. But sometimes he be wanting to get up too early, and that's what I don't like, is getting up so early. But y'all, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to live a healthier lifestyle. But thank you. No, for real. Like every time that I like, cause I was sick bad, y'all. Like nose running. I ended up having a sinus infection this last time, and so like my husband, like he had me on chicken noodle soup and vegetable soup, and so I feel like I did get a little slimmer. But when they put me on them steroids, like he recorded a video of me today, and I feel like I started to see another double chin. So yeah. But yeah, so I am done, y'all. I told my friend that I was gonna be at her house at 6. It's 4:55. So I'm gonna go in here and get dressed really fast and get out the house and go and have, let me put my ring on before my husband says something. We always be like, you got your ring on? Because sometimes we just be moving too fast and we both forget. Like yesterday, I think I forgot it. And I'm like, we just coming right back to the house. I'll be okay. But thank you guys so much for watching me soak my nails off. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or night. It's already dark here, y'all. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully next time you guys see me, I'll be doing a giveaway. So can't wait to see you guys again. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. And see you guys next time.